Hello, everyone. I am alone again today. If you're seeing me live stream this on my LinkedIn profile and you're wondering what the hell is going on, Ruth and I have actually been doing this as Blame It on Marketing, by the way, for over 2 months now, every day, or every day apart from Friday and the 2 days last week that we didn't do it. We have been live streaming, and originally we were live streaming on the Blame It on Marketing page, and then Ruta was doing some investigation that led us to believe that if we live stream on our own personal profiles, we'll get more engagement. So here I am. And I've just seen that it's gone live on LinkedIn as well, so that's fun. Oh, I'm just bringing up TikTok and the TikTok comments. So in case anybody's on TikTok, say hi. It's funny because like yesterday there was no one really watching online via some of the other channels, but they were watching on TikTok. So I was like, it looked like I was having a chat with myself, but there were people. Oh, Mara, hello. Thank you, Mara. I've joined your fan club for 1 month. I love that. Hi, Mara. How are you? What are you up to? What is everyone working on today? Mara, what are you doing? Tell me all about it. Thanks for coming and keeping me company today. Really appreciate it. I love like the amounts of things that Mara's doing. She's like ticking and liking and doing all the things on TikTok that I don't understand because I might be past it. Mara's about to go get her tire changed, and yet you've logged into the TikTok live. How impressive. Well, thanks, Mara. Love it. I actually made my book talk debut. Was it last week? It might have been last week, because I was helping Lit Agent Fran make a video for one of her authors. And so there is the front of the cover is someone who she's wearing a red dress, and I can't remember the name of the book. I apologize. Probably should have remembered that before I started talking about this, Mara. But she was around my house because we were going to the Lily Allen gig in the evening, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I want to make a thing for this book," and I was like, "I've got an idea. I've got a red dress." So we did it where I walked into shot in the dress. You can't see my face, but it is me. So that's me being famous. Just wanna be clear, that's me. Mara, in 3 weeks I'm moving from Texas to Washington. I'm driving my dog, so I've got to make sure it works. You do, because I'm guessing, how far is that? That sounds like it's really far. Are you excited to move to Washington? Yeah, it's exciting. That's exciting times. So yeah, go to Fran's page and check it out. That's me in the dress. Oh my god, that's a 33-hour drive from Texas to Washington. Whoa, Mara, that's insane. Yeah, I can see the Texas. I can imagine Texas politics. It's not ideal, is it? Unless you're into that. Awkward. So today, what is going on? I mean, I'm not driving 33 hours straight. Yeah, over 3 days. Yes, I think that's, yes, very sensible. Very sensible. Road trip with the pups is very cute. I hope that's going to be enjoyable for you. It depends what your dogs are like, right? Because my dogs, after a couple of hours, they start crying. They're like, let me out. So it depends on the dogs. What else is going on, Mara? Obviously that's the big thing, but like what else are you working on? How's everything going? If you are, I can see other people joining us live. There's someone on YouTube watching. Say hi. Tell me what you're working on. I will talk to you about what I'm doing in a moment once I answer Mara's question, because she's talking about her dogs, which is very important. I have a husky and a mutt that's like 90 pounds. So they're the bigger the dog, the chiller the dog. Yeah. I see that. Marketing the release of the second book. Very exciting. Is it actually out yet, Mara, or is this like a pre-release of the second book? Hi, Sam. Hello, over on TikTok. Do you know what? The TikTok fans, I should just get rid of the comments off here, because the people of LinkedIn and YouTube do not comment. TikTok is where it's at. Mara's book's coming out in August. Hello, James. Hello, James. Hello, Sam. I'm glad I've got all of the crew in the house. How you doing? Oh, yes. It's dog related chat. Well, this is actually, guys, I was going to talk to you about dogs to start with anyway, because I did promise that. But yeah, Sam says, pray for me. I'm about to take Sven for his booster reactivity in the vets. Yes, I used to have a Romanian rescue. The same that Sam does. My dog, though, way more extreme than Sam's lovely dog. And yeah, never good times with poor little Sizzle. And so it was always very difficult taking her anywhere, and taking her to the vets in particular was not fun. She actually used to like the vet to start with, because we had a Romanian vet and he used to speak to her in Romanian and she loved it. And then, I don't know, like, I think it was after she had a blood test once. And I think after the blood test, she decided she hated him. And then it was just, the relationship just couldn't be mended after that. So yeah, I feel your pain. Speaking of Romanian rescues, Iggles just joined. Hello, darling. Now Newton's coming in to join the party. Come on, Nunu. Come on in. Come on up. Good boy. There you go. Newton and Iggle in the house. Very cute. Hi guys. So anyway, well, I was going to talk to you about dogs, because I was thinking of appropriate uses of AI. Like, and it's always on my mind anyway, because we work in marketing, always trying to think about when you shouldn't use AI. So anyway, yesterday or the day before, I was like, my two dogs are very anxious. They don't want to be left at home on their own. So I was like, I need to teach them some I need to do some separation anxiety training. So I was like, I'll go to ChatGPT. Now, I feel like I could prompt chat with what I wanted, because I had Sizzle, RIP, and I went through years of working with a behaviourist and a separate trainer to get Sizzle kind of to the point where she could, even just go out for a walk. So I kind of knew the training technique that I wanted to apply. And I got ChatGPT. So I'm in there writing a little prompt saying, this is what I want. This is the training technique I want to use. And I want you to devise me a plan to help get these two sort of prepared so that they could be at home on their own should they need to be. And then, so ChatGPT made me this little plan, and then I printed it off and made it into a little plan. So I'm going to show you. So this is my appropriate usage of AI to create a Home Alone plan for Newton and Iggle. I added the stickers and the board, obviously. AI didn't do that. So there you go. Appropriate use of AI. As some would say, you should just work with a dog trainer again. And they might be correct. But we'll see how this goes before I lose it and call the trainer back in. So yeah, there you go. Appropriate use of AI, everybody. Very happy with it. We're on day 2 now. Day 2. So I only did this yesterday. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted about how the separation anxiety training goes. But the first step is to teach them to go on their beds, and then after that we'll go from there. So we'll see. So yeah, that's my how I've used AI today to make my life better. Sam, yes, they will earn gold stickers. I mean, from them, they don't want gold stickers. They want the treats. So they're getting a lot of treats at the minute. They're doing well. Sam, James, what are you guys working on? What's happening in your universe today? Tell me all about it. I have got another. So, like I said, I mean, this is just an ongoing theme, but I have 3 big projects in the works at the minute, and they are projects. They're not fractional gigs. And so basically at the minute I'm just like project managing. Yeah, which is fine. And you know, it's I'm not saying I'm not good at it. Rita's not here to back me up, but I'm good at it. But I do like to actually do the marketing, so I am missing that a little bit from my life. But there you go. James, I have a speed awareness course this afternoon. Oh, James, that's not fun. Sam is still working on sales collateral for each of our products and services. Well, good. Well done, you, Sam. Top marks for persevering. Yeah, James, you living life in the fast lane a bit too hardcore. I would just like to say, for the record, that I have never, ever got a speeding ticket. Just want to say that. I'm not here to make you feel bad, James, but never. So it's either that I drive really slowly or I've just never got caught. You decide. Anyway, guys, so awesome. I'm really glad you're all good. In terms of work today, most of the project work that I'm doing, obviously, I can't share on the live stream. So I'm going to do a couple of things, I think, with this live stream while we are working together today. So I need to desperately write some Thesmia social media posts because it's all gone very quiet on there. And then the next thing is what was the next thing to do? Brain engage. Oh, and then I was going to scroll through my LinkedIn feed at the end because that's like a joyful treat at the end of the working session, isn't it? To like, let's look at my LinkedIn feed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring up LinkedIn in a second. I have got a rough idea actually of what I want the Thesmia social posts to be about. So I will share that in a moment and share my thinking. So. Oh, actually, the other thing I need to do is some ad creative because I had done some ad creative and I'm not that happy with them. So we might just do a little Google ad creative as well. And we can check in on the Google ads for Thesmia while we are here. LinkedIn posts, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me just bring up. Oh, flip. You know when you're just like bringing things up and you click off it. Oh, actually, no, it's saved. Hang on. Okay, thank you, Canva. Although someone did put on LinkedIn earlier on that Canva was playing up. So, anyway. Did I ever get to the bottom of the Google ads conversion issue? No, is the short answer to that. Mainly because I then got really busy with other things and just sort of forgot about it, which is really terrible, which is the only time that I would say I would do that. It's that awful thing where you're like, oh yeah, of course I can do that with my own business, which you'd think that you should want to spend more time on and make more successful, but thus is life anyway. So I'm going to share my screen. So let's have a look at Google Ads for Thesmia together. Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, Sam said she got lots of alerts free Canva today. I've been okay. Yeah, I mean, you never know. Maybe those people just need to clear their cache and cookies, whatever the hell you want to call it. Because, you know, sometimes it's that, isn't it? For no apparent reason. I'm sure someone more intelligent than me can explain that to you, but there you go. Okay, let's have a look. This month. I mean, like I say, we're not spending that much money, but I am trying to get to the point where I've spent enough to get my free credit. Remarketing seems, well, you know what? It seems to be doing okay. And I actually, me and my co-founder of Thesmia, Joseph, and I will look tomorrow at the June results of. So basically, what we track for Thesmia. Actually, this might be quite interesting for people. You might like this. Let me bring it up. I don't want that drive though. I want this drive. So what Joseph and I track actually is, now before you laugh at us for the fact that it says there's no paid users, there are paid users, but it's new paid users, just to be clear. So this is data that Joseph and I track inside the product, and we've only been doing it since April, which is terrible considering that the product is a year old. But the reason for that is that we couldn't previously track all of this level of detail because we rebuilt the whole product in new infrastructure. Hopefully Joseph agrees that that's the right way to put that. So we haven't been able to track all this stuff, and now we can. So I was steadily tracking this information, and I will walk you through what I'm tracking because I think that might be interesting to you, because it's very basic. This is very basic tracking, but actually what this is giving me is a lot of information about what people are doing or not doing, which I think is quite interesting. So so this is quite obvious. So this is, you know, people, basically what I'm trying to do is track the conversion at each stage of the user journey for the product, because it's a free, so basically it's a free product. We try and convert people into paid customers by limiting the amount of usage that they can have on the platform. So this is what we're tracking. So the first thing is like, how many homepage visits, new users are we getting? And then the call to action on the website is try for free. So how many people are clicking that call to action? And I track that in HubSpot. And this is how scrappy we're being, because we're doing this on a shoestring. You know how people are like, it's bootstrapped. I'm like, I wouldn't even call it bootstrapped. I'd call it, yeah, I don't know, shoestring, shoestring version. So there is a call to action. The website is built in HubSpot, so we do have HubSpot CTA information. So then I have a look to see how many people have clicked on the try for free call to action in that month. And then we have within the app, we can see how many people have opened the homepage of the app, which is app.thesmia. Is, if it loads, why, oh god, it's being very slow. Is this, so this is the homepage of the app. So then we're tracking how many people do that, how many people actually start a new chat, which is the bit that is the like slightly depressing thing. And then how many people are actually new registered users. So this is that they've set up a free account. So how it works is, once your usage drops all the way down, if you set up a free account, you'll get you basically get like extra like access. You get more free usage, and then after you burn through that, then you obviously have to upgrade to pro and start paying for it. So yeah, what's been really interesting about this is first of all, it's really nice to see some numbers on a spreadsheet when you are in a day one baby startup, and they are really low numbers, but the point is that like people are going to the homepage, they are clicking the call to action, so that's all working. They are opening up Thesmia and they are starting a new chat, and then there's a mystery. The mystery is, okay, why aren't they asking any questions? And Joseph and I have been working really hard on the UI of the platform to try and support people to start a conversation with Thesmia, but equally we are thinking about things like don't know if you guys have seen Claude. Might have to Claude's so Claude has this Oh my God. Okay, fine. Oh, hang on. Is this weird thing where is this American? Oh yeah, it's American. Yes, that is my birth date. For personal usage, I obviously haven't signed up. Yes, just let me use it for free. Basic. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry that you now have to. Oh my God. All right. Anyway. Right. So Claude has. Is it artifacts? There is something in Claude. No. Oh my God. I can't remember now. Sorry, on a long one, on a tangent. Anyway, there is something in Claude that basically is kind of like the equivalent of a blog, but actually what we are going to build into Thesmia to try and help get people. This is how, like data and product decisions and knowing your ICP is supposed to maybe all slot together. I'm not saying that we're perfect at this yet, but I think we're doing a good job of trying to take the numbers and translate it into something that makes sense. So, because we know people aren't starting conversations in Thesmia, basically what we will have is kind of like a use case library almost, and basically what will have already happened in the use case is that you will see like what looks like kind of a blog page, and it will be like use cases of things that Thesmia can do for you, and then you can go through and you can have a look at the examples, and then you can carry on the kind of conversation if it's the thing that you're looking for. So yeah, that's some of the stuff we've done. We've also done loads with the UI here, like trying to get people to understand there are different conversations to have. So it'll be really interesting to look at June's numbers tomorrow. So maybe next week, if I'm here on my own at some point, I'll show you June's numbers and I'll come back with some thoughts on what's been going on. But back to the original thing, which is to do with the ads. So basically what I decided to do in June was to set up some paid experiments for Thesmia, which were around trying some Google ads, and then also and spending very little money on it, by the way, some Google ads, and then also paying for the premium LinkedIn page to see if it makes a difference in like follower growth and stuff. And as you can see by these numbers, I'm thinking it's a no. But we'll investigate that thoroughly. So anyway, I just thought that might be quite interesting if you were thinking about like your marketing tracking. Like, I actually genuinely think that a combination of metrics that are marketing metrics, product usage metrics, and sales ones are actually really useful to help drive decisions, like, in all honesty. Anyway, so what I want to do, now I've explained everything that's going on, is I want to have a look at the designs for the Google ads, because they're all quite basic. They were basically almost like screenshots of basically screenshots of stuff. So, which is not particularly exciting, is it? So yeah, so like the assets that we have, they're just not very exciting, are they? They're like very screenshots of the product. So I think we need to add some new images. Yeah, thanks, James. Hopefully that actually makes sense. Like I say, we are obviously not a particularly sophisticated business at the minute, just because I know we are a year old, but we're really young, and we've not even really, I would probably say, like, yes, we've launched the product's there, you can use the product, but I really think since April is probably when I would actually start tracking like traction for Thesmia, in all honesty. Like, I'm realistic. Anyway, so we've got some images. They're not great. they are very much like product screenshots, which is not really what people look for when they have Google Ads. So what I was thinking is to, if it will let me, don't know what's happening now. Oh, I see. We've got to authenticate. Yes, it's me. Oh my God. Sorry. Okay. Well, yeah, James, you're absolutely right. So, James has said on TikTok, you can only change what you measure, and I think that's right. Like, realistically, this product is PLG, which, if just in case you want me to translate, is product-led growth. So the idea is that you can come in, you can self-serve, you can self-start, you pay for it when you've used up your usage and you need more, and therefore, so the product has to be designed and the marketing has to be designed with the fact that people have to get on there and use it themselves. So if they're not doing that, then you have to look at that part of the journey and say there's a gap, what's going on, and that is where product and marketing should work together, in my view. Anyway, like, it would be no good if Joseph was just going off and building stuff that was not in line with our ICP. So anyway, to stop harking on about that. So we need some assets for Thesmia that are a little bit more in line with design. A little bit more in line, I think, with what the actual ads say. So that's how I would approach this. So I'm going to go to the ad campaigns. What I want to have a look is at the copy. Charles AI comms assistant. I'm just one, transfer your HR messaging. Comms, effortlessly cross-strategic internal comms, unlock the power of AI to craft and engaging messages. See, the thing is, I get the point of using these kind of images, like these like AI generated person things, but I'm gonna be real, I don't love them. Because that doesn't really tell you anything, does it? I think I'm gonna go for, well, let's see what you all think. I'm thinking more cartoony. Let's see. So, well, now. Design is very, what's the word I'm looking for? Subjective. It's subjective. I think this could be amusing, so like bear with me while I think this through. Okay. Oh no, that's not Thesmia anymore. Where's the Thesmia branding kit? Oh girl, she's not made one. Really? Oh no, it is there. Sorry. It is there. I was like, hang on a minute. But I've just added it to the old one. because I had an awful old brand with the Eye of Sauron staring at people. Now, I don't know if this is going to be acceptable or not. Actually, maybe it's more like... I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. This could be terrible. This is one of those things though, right? I don't know how you guys feel, but this is where I feel like branding is like very, very, very subjective, because I'm like, I wouldn't want to follow like very strict brand guidelines on this sort of thing, if I'm being honest. Don't know how you guys feel. And the main reason is I don't like her particularly, but Sam is asking, have you done your homework for tomorrow? I've not yet. My life is a dilemma. The homework's not, it's not homework. It's really like just for us so that we can all help each other out. So it shouldn't be stressful. If it's stressing you out, Sam, then you can just sit back and relax. There is part of me that loves like the idea though of putting like really cheesy little things on these. Like he looks so flipping pleased with himself, and then he's like, but how do I get managers to do their appraisals? In my head that's funny. I don't know if it is. I like her a bit better. I think I like the picture a bit better. It's a little softer. Backward. I don't know. Also, it might get rejected, so I don't know. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a few, and then I will do some more cartoony ones, and then we'll see. Yeah, Sam, that's fine. Like, come on the call, see what's going on, and then like decide from there. Like what comes to your mind as we're all talking. But also I was just going to say, like, remember to bring something that you're proud of that you did this week, which you have done lots of great stuff this week. I know that because I've spoken to you, so remember that. Oh, nice, James. Nice. I like her, she's cute. Oh my god, unlock. Right, so it's this one that you're causing me the grief, are you? You're causing me the grief. Unlock. I find if you shout at Canva and things, it's much more effective. Oh, okay. Unlock. Right, thank you. Yes, James, I absolutely could. I absolutely could do that. So James is saying, could you have ads for each part, buy-in, adoption, engagement? Yeah, what I was sort of thinking is that, so like because the core problems are usually and it's this kind of how it's set out, exactly how you said, which is basically employees being problematic, managers being problematic, senior leadership being a pain in the butt. So that's what I was kind of going for. So managers being annoying, like this one is more aimed at like I need resource for them from the senior leadership team, but I don't know how to get it. And then we'll do one about employees, basically. Is what I was thinking. And then, but we'll do various versions of this. I think I will do some versions that are, what's the word? I like this guy. Don't know what he's doing. Don't know what I'm going to write next to him, but I like him. I don't know. Let's have a look. And then I was thinking about doing some like, I love an old emoji type situation. So flip, 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 flip. Where's flip? Flip it. Thank you. I don't want to cut his hand off. Make it smaller. I don't like that though. That's no good. He looks very excited for appraisals. You're correct, Sam. He's very excited for appraisals. His team are finally giving productive feedback. Woo! Wonder how they did it. By using Thesmia. What I'm thinking is, I'm actually thinking, because I just can't resist a bit of stupid emoji action. People are going to say to me, these look insane. These are not on brand. Ads, I just, honestly, guys, ads, on brand ads, like, why would you bother? Seriously. Also, I'm not a graphic designer. Where can the money go? She wants more money. Give her the money. It's going to be like, say what? You did what? Do you know what? They look mental, but I don't mind it. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it, guys. Not mad. I think I'm only going to do 3 to start with. I'm going to make this slightly bigger. You know what? I'm not mad at those for a 5-minute Canva jobby. Okay, we're going to download. We're going to try them out. We're just going to try them out. I'm not going to delete the other ones, but I'm going to upload these into here alongside. Upload. Is the main message about not getting caught to do with the branding, or the speeding, not the branding? Yeah, don't get caught. And definitely don't say that during your speed awareness course. Yeah. You have selected 20 images. Okay, well, let's get rid of some. Okay. This is making my Mac sound like it's going to explode. Something smells a bit burning as well. Is my computer about to, am I having a stroke? Okay, so we're just gonna deselect some of these crappier ones. That's a good question, James, about whether Google still rotate images and surface the best performing ones. I'm going to say it does, based on the fact that the way that I've got the campaign set up. I'm pretty sure that the answer to that question is yes. No, stay, save. Always remember to hit save. I swear to God, it used to auto save as well. Maybe that's just me that can't remember that. But anyway, let me just check my images are actually there. Display. Oh, there we go. Oh, that looks so ridiculous. I mean, I know these are just examples, but you know, when you see some of them and you're like, wow, some of these look really terrible. Anyway. They do stand out. And do you know what? I think that is, I always say, my favourite saying about adverts in particular is that they should punch you in the face, not give you a cuddle. So I don't know if we've got to being punched in the face, but we certainly are a step away from a cuddle. So mental. Is she okay? I do need to add a video. That is for sure. I'm thinking, well, we're at 1:45, so I won't make any more ads for now. But what I did promise we would do is we would do some LinkedIn scrolling together. What I have found, I don't know if you guys feel the same as you, and I didn't write any social media posts either, but I have done the ads, so you know, that's fine. I was just going to say about do you guys get different, obviously this makes perfect sense, but your LinkedIn feed on your like desktop is so much different from your phone, like as in all the unhinged stuff that I see is always on my phone versus my desktop. I don't see any of the crazy stuff on my desktop. Weird. Anyway, good luck with Vet Sam. See you tomorrow for Marketing Triage on Patreon. So best of luck. Good luck, Sven. Okay, so let's start. Let's get in here. Let's start commenting. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. It's quite cute. I like Ashley. Very cute, Ashley. Well done. The productivity decline of the modern marketer. Oh, no. No. Just give me the document. How dare you? I actually wrote to B2B Ignite and said, Ruta and I do this thing where we have a confession wall for B2B marketers, and they never got back to me. I'm not bitter. Not bitter. I know they're busy people. Just saying. Yeah, nothing to do with the fact that your white paper's boring. I would agree with this. Your manager is either your therapist or your poison. We'll give it a thumbs up. Ungated is the way to go. I do like Heather's videos as well. They're very funny. I was trying to do a series of them, but they were so elaborate that it just got out of control. So had to stop them because they were just maybe too also perhaps a bit too surrealist for LinkedIn. I don't know. The state of AEO. Let's see what great stuff they have to tell us. Is it going to be that you have to download the full document? I don't want to do that. Also, this is completely unreadable. Like, completely. Like, if I can't read the text while I'm scrolling here, this is bad, guys. So anyway, sorry. Just picking up on it. Like, this is, do you know what I mean? This is the difference. This is okay because I can actually still read the small text. Well, I can't read that bit, but whatever. But I can read the majority. LinkedIn did just shrink our carousel. Look how tiny it is. It's minuscule. Got to give that a thumbs up. Why have they done this to us? Oh, some cats. We like Evan. We like his cats. You know, sometimes you don't read the post, you just look at the picture. I am that person that like LinkedIn is trying to guard against. Oh, I have to download the full version. You know what? I'm just going to say this. Not me stressing my profile is about to get roasted on live. No, Sam. I mean, it'll only be if I scroll past you. This is a bad experience for people. And I know this is promoted content, and I know you're saying you want me to download it, but just think of the user flow for a second. The user experience of your brand is that you have paid to promote a piece of content. You obviously, for lead gen purposes, want me to go and download it. Totally fine. But like, just give me the piece of content in LinkedIn. Just give it to me. Like, you don't need to do lead gen like this. This is not, I don't want to read this and give you do you know what I mean? This isn't valuable. You're not giving away enough upfront value, I don't think. Anyway, ran over. Yeah, no, it's not your screen size, James. It is pretty horrific. Tell me something is created by AI without telling me something is created by AI. Here you go. Promoted advert. Here's a playbook. Download it. Just download it. I mean, you do want my email, but at least you've done me the courtesy of not like being awful. ChatGPT had ads coming in hot. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know about that. I just feel like what people think is going to happen is what's happened with SEO and organic, which is people think that if you're paying for ads, then that also makes your organic better. And yes, there is a correlation, but like, just because you pay for an ad on ChatGPT doesn't mean that ChatGPT has to show you in the search. So anyway, unless they're going to move to that model. Who flipping knows? You know, this whole thing with the M dash, right? I totally get this, but I was reading an actual book over the weekend, and there were a lot of M dashes because it is a form of grammar in the English language. So actually, are you just really good at grammar? I didn't know that I was coming on here to roast people, but apparently that is what I've done. Oh no. What are they trying to do? They're trying to steal my game. Finally, AI that speaks internal comms. How dare you? You're nicking my work. To be fair, this is actually aimed at internal comms people, where mine is actually aimed at HR people, but whatever. Whatevs. I don't know what the grammar rules are anymore either, James, to be honest with you. But we know in publishing there is no AI usage allowed. So we know that these people wrote this themselves, in which case some editor who knows about grammar and punctuation uses an M dash. Do you see what I mean? Like, I think I scrolled past this one the other day, this one, the UK Corporate Events Playbook. Guys! Right, unlock the full document. What do I have to do to get it? Okay, fine. I have to submit this, and then presumably I'll get it. But what will you find inside? An introduction. How exciting. This is not an advert for your document. This is not a good advert to get people to download your document. Give me some more. Give me some more. Like, even the chapter titles, like, no. It's not giving give me downloads. Look at their ad libraries to see if there's anything you can steal. Do you know what, James? That's not a bad idea. No, to be fair, I've seen their stuff before. And it is aimed at marketing people. So we're gonna let them live for now. So it's fine. Whereas mine is Thesmia is for HR people. But we will let everyone live for now. Right, I've had enough of this. Oh. This is great. I really like Talia. I mean, this is annoying because this is from 2 weeks ago, and I would have liked to have seen this when she posted it. Oh, this is lovely. Anyway, I'm going to stop sharing because it is the end of our time. If you are part of the Patreon group, I will see you tomorrow for our marketing funnel stage discussion and funnel stages and metrics. And also you've got your homework, which is to bring a challenge to the table for us all to discuss, to brainstorm together on. And then hopefully Ruta will be back next week with me. So yeah, it's been lovely. Thanks, James. Thanks for keeping me company. And Mara and Sam when she was here, and whoever you are on YouTube watching. Thank you for keeping me company. My Google ad images are live. I've shown you my dog training thing that I made with ChatGPT. It's been a very, very productive hour. I'm going to go write those Thesmia social media posts like I was supposed to. But I might use the ad images to write them. Watch this space. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.